What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Week 3, man. It is officially game time. We're getting ready to kick off here in just a second. The Falcons and Lions in Detroit, week 3. Our 2-0 Falcons facing the 1-1 Lions. First time we're on the road here this season. It's going to be a good one. I'll tell you that much. It should definitely be a good one. Definitely going to be an interesting game. Let's see. So Falcons are going to get the ball first here. It's going to be a good game. I'll tell you this much. I said it in the pregame. By the way, shout out to everyone. Just hit 400 subscribers. The growth that I've made really the past few weeks, I've been noticing it, and I'm very thankful for it. Just thankful for whenever you hit that subscribe button, whenever you post a comment. I'm thankful for it. Thankful for everyone's support here. And ready to see some Falcons football, man. Week 3. And obviously the question, can we stay undefeated early on here in this season? So, I got my NFL Red Zone here set up. Falcons set up, so we're all ready to go. Another Sunday of football. Best time of year. These are the best things to be experiencing, I'll tell you that much. CP is inactive, which it looked like early this week he was going to be ready to go, but that thigh injury popped back up on Thursday. And they're not comfortable with him playing. You really want to save him for later in the season anyway, but you still definitely love to see him out. So Falcons will get the ball first in Detroit, getting ready to kick off. I've been saying it all week. You have to contain Jahmyr Gibbs. I feel like in looking at all these lines and actives, Montgomery, Kirby Joseph, Taylor Decker, that's a big opportunity to get pressure on Jared Goff. I'll tell you that right now. CJ Gardner-Johnson, he's on IR. That's going to be big. Lions rocking all blue, Falcons rocking white on black. We are kicking off here from Detroit. And Mike Hughes, he will return this thing out, get it out to about the 21-yard line. So Desmond Ridder coming out on the field. Mind you, there's about to be a delay here for a second, probably. So Falcons top 5 rushing offense. But obviously towards the bottom of the league here. As we see, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Play action, throws, screen, dumps it off to Bijan, and my bad, everybody. All right, 2nd and 3. My bad for that. All right, 2nd and 3 here coming up. Sending Keith Smith in motion, Tyler Algier in the backfield now. Play action, so going with the play action early, and that will be incomplete. Looking for Mac Hollins there. Getting the red zone up here, man. Buffalo and Washington, that's a battle of Washington. We're trying to see if they're for real or not. Okay, flag on the play here. 3rd and 10, Josh Allen. Escapes pressure. Allen runs, and Allen's going to get the first down a little bit more. Aiden Hutchinson got a hand in on that ball. All right, so 3rd and 3, Tyler Algier here in the backfield. Ritter throws, finds Algier. He will only get about a yard, dumps it off. Lions get the stop. I don't know if I necessarily like that for the opening drive. I think you probably should have came out with Algier, and I think you probably should have tried running that ball. But now it's time to see our defense go out there and do their thing. Bradley Pinion in to punt. Let's see, 1st and 10, Bradley Pinion here to punt. A nice punt. Called for a fair catch at the 14-yard line. That will be Josh Reynolds. Jared Goff. That Lions offense coming in. The Dolphins already scored on Denver, so I got to have Tua do nice for the fantasy. God, man, Miami, I mean, they can cause some damage. I'll tell you that much with all those threats they have on offense. All right, 1st and 10 here, ball on the 14 for Detroit. Troy Anderson coming in on the blitz, looking to get back there. He just has to throw it down, was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs. So the Falcons are going to continue to bring that pressure. And I think with Taylor Decker, the offensive tackle, being out for Detroit, I think that's what you have to do. Matt Nelson, right tackle, you have to exploit that if you're Ryan Nielsen. That is how you get pressure in on Jared Goff. Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator, great offensive coordinator there for Detroit. 2nd and 10 from the 14. Handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. There you go. That's nice. Not allowing anything. Troy Anderson, David Onyemata in there on the stop. 3rd down coming up. First and 10 for Buffalo. Flag on the play. Dumps it off to Dawson Knox. He gets the first down. We'll see what the flag is there. 3rd and 10. Early opportunity here for this defense. Getting pressure, throws, finds rookie tight end Sam Laporta. He's only going to get a first defensive possession of the game. Falcons don't allow anything. Lions getting ready to punt. Atlanta should be set up with pretty good field territory here coming up. See, well, that was a nice punt. Nah, that's not going to be good territory. Mike Hughes returning it. Mike Hughes with a nice return. Flag is on the play. We'll see what it is. Let's see. The Saints and Packers. Green Bay getting to Derek Carr early. Still no score there. Oh, man. That was a holding on Atlanta. No. So here comes Bijan. Time to see. At first series, you were trying to be cute with some of the dink and dunk stuff. This series, man, needs to get down to business. Time to start running this rock. See, a little trickery here in Cleveland. Throws, just dumps it off there to who's that? Elijah Moore? Yeah. So Cleveland without Nick Chubb, obviously they have to have a lot of guys step up there. 3rd and 9 here for Bo early. Allen steps back, escaping pressure. Allen throws to the end zone, incomplete. 4th and 9 at Landover. Is up and good for Buffalo. Third and 8 in Minnesota. Battle of 2 0-2 teams. I don't think a lot of people were necessarily expecting that to be the case. Both the Chargers and Vikings 0-2. And he'll get it to TJ Hawkinson. And the ball comes away. Chargers look like they get a takeaway early. All right, Falcons back on the field. See, that is no good, so that's still a scoreless game in Jacksonville. Obviously, it can get real loud there in Ford Field, so that's going to be handing it off to Tyler Algier. And he'll fight for about 2 or 3, but he'll only get just that. yarder, good, and Cleveland Browns lead 3-0. Second and 7 here, flag on the play. Jordan Love loses the ball there, gets it back, throws incomplete. So the Falcons call their first time out of the half there. Obviously, miscommunication early. Let's see. 2nd and 6 for the Ravens here against Indianapolis. They'll get the first down there, that looks like. Zay Flowers in there on the catch. This was one of the things I was talking about. Obviously, different environment for the Falcons being on the road the first time this season. Bijan in the backfield, seeing Keith Smith in motion. Fake the handoff. Ritter looking deep. Ritter throwing. Oh, my goodness. You got to hit that one. You had Kyle Pitts right there. Damn. You could have easily gotten that. Let's see this. Ritter's got to take that one. He missed Kyle Pitts right there. He had that man beat. Third and 7 here coming up. Ritter loads it up. Looking for Drake London. Did he get both feet down? Yes, he did. First down. Let's see. Oh, 1, 2. That's close. I'm going to need to see another replay. 1, 2. He might have. Yeah, he did. He sure did. Bijan in the backfield here. 1st and 10. Ritter takes the read option, and he'll only get about a few. And obviously some early words being exchanged there. All right, touchdown Ravens. Lamar Jackson in on the rushing touchdown. You know, they read that pretty well. Aiden Hutchinson and Alex Anzalone in there. Oh, that's very questionable. That could have been penalty. But hey, 2nd and 8. A lot of Keith Smith in motion here. Play action. And then this was the concern, man. Detroit, they can get to the quarterback. Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator for the Lions. He was in New Orleans all those years. 3rd and 16 here. Ritter gets the snap off. Ritter looking, and this is what I'm talking about. Caleb McGarry is, God damn it. And you could see McGarry was right on his fucking ass there too. All right. Detroit returns it out to about the 34-yard line. I mean, you got to face it for what it is. The fucking O-line killed that drive. Saints marching down early. Derek Carr throws. Touchdown, Jimmy Graham. Sam Howell brought down. Yeah, I mean, this is what I think the big concern was. Obviously, Detroit can get to the quarterback, and they've been terrorizing Caleb McGarry all game. And so, and I mean, this is just, you have to bring, and I mean, the thing with McGarry, man, is his run blocking is so good that you have to realize that his pass blocking ability is kind of like a necessary evil on this team. But it's something that they have to work on with him, nonetheless. It's something you got to work on with the guy. I mean, the guy's been in the league now. This is his 5th year. You have to get his pass blocking straight sooner or later. Sam Howell intercepted by Buffalo. Bills offense going to come back on the field there. You're going to have to bring help in on that right side. You're just going to have to. That wasn't Josh Reynolds on the return, my bad. All right, Sam Laporta for the first down. See, you cannot let this game get out of hand. That's the main thing. First and 10 for Detroit. Handoff Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs gets about 5 right up to midfield. Flag is on the play. Yeah, that's going to be on Detroit. So, personal foul on Matt Nelson. He's filling in for Taylor Decker. Yeah, you can't do that type of stuff. All right, first and 25 here. This is a big opportunity for the defense here. Jahmyr Gibbs in motion. Finds Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll be about second and get that back to second manageable. Chargers score early. Donald Parham on the touchdown. Second and 10 now. Throws. And he will not get it. They're trying to give him that push. I don't think he got it. I think this is probably going to be about third and short here. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. They will. God, you got to bring these guys down. This is the big. I mean, the Lions have a lot of heart, but you got to get the. I mean, it's taken what 5, 6 motherfuckers to get a guy down. Those stuff. Jahmyr Gibbs there. Calais Campbell in there making the play. Second and 9 coming up. Bringing the pressure to Goff. Throws. That's going to be another first down. Jared Goff just eating up this fucking secondary this drive. You got to get pressure on this dude. You can't. And this is why I said you can't let them get into a rhythm here. First and 10 here for the Lions. Third and 14. All right, so 4th and 7. Falcons, my bad for the technical difficulties. Um, so the Lions bringing Riley Patterson out here for the field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. So Detroit leads early, 3-0. Let's see. Let's just... Go ahead, ban that person. So, I mean, the offense, they really have to get it going. I mean, you got to give credit to the defense. They're holding this Detroit offense in check. They were driving, but they held them to 3. I mean, this defense can really, if the offense needs to get it going, if the defense can continue to be bend but don't break for the first half, then I think you got to like our chances in the second half. But, man, you got to get it going in the first half is the thing. So you got some interesting 3rd and 6 here in MetLife. Zach Wilson throws. He'll just try to dump it off, and that ain't going anywhere. I did hear a rumor that there might be some interest. See Ryan Nielsen down there on the field. You can tell he's getting into it. First and 10 here for Ritter and the Falcons offense from the 25. See, hand it off to Bijan. I think this is his first handoff of the day. And Bijan's going to get the first down a little bit more. Gain of about 12 or 13. Man, you just see that elusiveness and you love to see it. And man, he makes it just, you don't know how you could do it, but man, he finds a way to do it. And that's what you got to love about the guy that we have here. Sending Hodge in motion, pitches it out to Bijan, and he'll only get about a gain or 2 there. So already, man, Bijan has 20 yards total from scrimmage here in this game. You're going to have to really now pound the rock here. See, Kyle Pitts lining up here. Out wide in the slot. Just gets the snap off, throws, finds Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts will get the first down. I think this is Kyle Pitts' day to really show off. And, everyone's obviously harping about the fact that he doesn't get the ball enough. But, man, we got so many weapons on this offense as we approach the end of the first quarter here. Second and 13 here in Cleveland. Titans just try to get it off to Derrick Henry. That might be, they'll jump on it, but I don't know if that was a forward pass or not. That might be counted as a fumble recovered by the Titans. All right, here we go. My bad. I think we got some technical difficulties solved out here. So, yeah. I think as far as this first quarter goes, obviously you would have liked to see the right. I mean, it's not just McGarry, it's Lindstrom too. You can see that right side that obviously are the two pillars of this run offense. They're struggling with pass protection, so you don't like to see that. As Buffalo scores here, they'll go up early 10-0 on Washington. But the Falcons aren't driving. Pitches it out to Bijan, and that's not going to be good. Loses about 3 yards there. Brian Branch in there for the tackle for loss. And Bijan trying to make a man miss, but he just wasn't able to there. Second and 12 now. Everyone split out wide. Ritter throws and finds, there we go, finding Kyle Pitts for the first down. I said it. I thought Kyle Pitts could very well be the offensive player of this game. I think this is the game where you get him going here. And definitely, what the hell is he wearing? What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Got a little mouthpiece stuck on his helmet. Kyle Pitts, 2 catches for 26 yards so far. Tyler Algier in the backfield now here in Detroit territory. Ritter throws. And he will find Jonnu Smith there. So Falcons keep this drive going. See, Chargers getting to Kirk Cousins here. So see this one. Yeah, he got down, so. All right, it's been overall pretty nice day for Desmond Ridder so far. Hope that doesn't jinx him. So, hand off to Tyler Algier. He's trying to break some tackles, but he just isn't able to. I mean, this is going to be a very great football game that's going to come down to the end probably. Second down coming up here. Sending Kyle Pitts in motion. Little play action game. Jonnu Smith, he isn't going to get anything. He'll lose about a yard or so. Green Bay getting to Derek Carr as well. So we had obviously a little bit of trouble with that Green Bay defense last week. Not as much as I think we've had at points here and during the game against Carolina, but still, the Saints are going to have some trouble with that defense. That defense, they can cause some havoc and be a handful. 3rd and 14 here. Ritter throws, incomplete. Going to send Younghoe Koo out now to tie up this game. .48 yards from Younghoe Koo. The kick is up. What do you know? It's right through. Tied ball game here in Detroit. Chargers looking pretty all right here early on against Minnesota. Little screen pass, first down there. What was wrong with the Jets? It was footprints all over there. 3rd and 16 coming up from MetLife. Tip pass intercepted. So I don't know if it was intercepted or not, but it looked like for a second he got his hands on it. But Nice stop there for the Jets defense. Ravens 3rd and 4 here coming up. Getting to Lamar Jackson. So 48-yard field goal here. And that will be no good. So not every team has a kicker that can just put those through 9 times out of 10. Third and 4 here for Green Bay. Throws. That'll be a first down here. 3rd and 7 coming up here in Minnesota. Big opportunity for this Vikings defense getting to Herbert. Throws. But that will remain. That will keep the drive going there. Keenan Allen there getting the catch. Keeping the drive alive. Getting the first down. Third and 4 coming up here for Miami. Up 14-7 over the Broncos. 1st and 10 here for Detroit. That'll be a little play action. Golf. He's loading deep. He's throwing. Oh, incomplete. That was trying to find Khalif Raymond there. He's been the one doing the returns for Detroit, not Josh Reynolds. Yeah, Golf just overshot that one. 2nd and 10 now. Jahmyr Gibbs. He's not getting much of anything. So the Falcons are doing a nice job so far of keeping Jahmyr Gibbs in check. Second and 1, Sam Howell. He'll run, scrambling. He gets the first down. Sam Howell's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Washington. 3rd and 8 here. Another big opportunity. Falcons defense. You can clearly see they're bringing the pressure, and that backfires. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets the first down. Flag is on the play, though. We'll see what they say. So it looks to be against the Falcons. First down for Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's had a nice day so far. 2 catches for 34 yards. That's a guy that honestly you were concerned. You weren't really as concerned about. You didn't even know if he was going to play or not, but he can definitely cause damage. Another flag flies down. All right, that's on us. There's a lion down on the field. They call that holding on Yamada. So injury timeout for Detroit. And that is Matt Nelson. So yeah, I mean that you want to talk about, this is a big opportunity, and obviously it sucks when any team gets an injury, but man, you have an opportunity to really now get some pressure on Jared Goff. Let's check my fantasy so far. Damn, two is on fire, man. I mean, you want to talk about it, all the hype. Tua could be the MVP this year. So far, he's doing wonders for my fantasy. And I was even considering maybe starting him over Deshaun Watson, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm certainly glad I did not. All right, the Saints. These motherfuckers, they'll get Rashid Shaheed, 78-yard punt return for a touchdown. So that certainly don't bound good for us. But the Aints are up. But you hate to see these injuries, but man, you gotta take advantage of them. You really do. I mean, that's what football is. You take your advantages when you can get them. Play action. Jared Goff looks deep, throws, touchdown, Sam Laporta. So you talk about this defense, they really haven't given up many big plays like that all season so far, but they do there. But I mean, I said it. Detroit was going to be a tough team to beat. And I mean, but you just left him wide open. You cannot do that. It had no linebacker, no safety help, anything covering him. Kick is up and good. So the pressure's on our offense now. What's up, unknown? Yeah, man, listen. Hold on, let me get that one. Yeah, we need you guys to fucking come back on those motherfuckers, man. It ain't looking the best for us right now, so Hey, at least y'all hold up y'all's end, and I think we're good. Yeah, listen, the refs are always going to make questionable calls. Your team just has to go out and, just like my team's out there on the field, we got to respond with something. We can't let that go unchecked. Kyle Pitts is going to have a big day, in my opinion. He's the widest receiver on the right side. Throws incomplete. Nice defense there from Brian Branch. But Gary's just getting knocked on his fucking ass all day, bro. That's I mean, as I said, you love his run blocking, but man, you have to work with this dude on his pass blocking. All right, let's see. Gets it out to Bijan. He's only going to be able to get about maybe a yard or so. Let's see. CJ Stroud throws touchdown. And the Texans up early on Jacksonville 14-0. I was honestly going to thinking about picking Houston this week. I really should have, man. See, throws incomplete. No flag there. So, I mean, you can't let this thing get out of hand. That's what I said. You can't let. I think the defense has to come out here on this next drive and they got to get a stop. I mean, I don't get why you can't bring a tight end in to help on pass blocking with Hutchinson. I really don't. Because, I mean, the dude, it's what we said. He's obviously going to be a problem, and we're clearly letting him stop our offense from being able to operate. I mean, 21 plays and only 67 yards, so you can't be having that. Broncos third and goal here. Throws. Flag on the play. See, man, the Colts with Gardner Minshew, they're driving on the Ravens, so. All right, so giving it to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he'll get about 4 or 6 or 7. A second and short coming up for Detroit. You cannot let the Lions get another touchdown here. I think that's got to be stressed. You really got to get a 3 and out here and get that run game going. You've done pretty all right with Jahmyr Gibbs so far, but it's been those other guys on Detroit's team you have to account for. There you go. Blowing up that screen pass. Nice defense there from D. Alford. Third down opportunity coming up. See, 3rd and 4 for Golf. Throws caught by Khalif Raymond for the first down. Approaching midfield, Detroit is. Play action, Golf. Looking, throws. Oh, there you go, Alice. Putting his ass on the fucking ground. That's what I love to see. Don't let that motherfucker get shit. Boom, like he's fucking in a wrestling finisher on his ass. Gotta play with grit, man. That's, I think, the key. Yeah, Aints fans, there are some alright Aints fans, but they can also be pretty damn bad. Throws. Finds Amon-Ra St. Brown. Alright, Lions at the 40-yard line. Trying to get into field goal range. And that definitely will with that run. Second and 2 here. Golf. Throws. God damn, this fucking zone defense is getting eaten up today. See, Goff takes a play action, runs it himself. He'll get about a little gain of 3 or 4 there. Motherfucker trying to be a mobile quarterback. See, hands off. There you go, run defense. Hey, at least hold them to 3 here. That'll give you some better prospects. Big 3rd and goal coming up. All right, 3rd and goal. For Detroit, Goff takes a snap. Looking for a man. No one's open. Oh, Calais could have gotten set. Oh, my. And I think we know what the fuck that's going to be. Hell, how the fuck was that illegal contact? Let's see it right here. Just a little scuffle, but all right, 1st and goal here. Lions have to take a timeout. Browns up 10-3 on the Tennessee Titans. All right, 1st and goal here. Hands it off. There you go. Nice play, not allowing anything. Jesse Bates in there on the tackle. You can tell he's fired the fuck up right now. All right, Dolphins going for it. And they won't get anything. So Denver in there on the stop. Second and goal here. Lions have been out in the field now for 6.5 minutes. Sam Laporta in motion. Goff throws. Looking for someone. Goff can't find anyone. Goff continuing to look. Flag on the play. Bud Dupree. Ball is out. We'll see what the flag is. They say it might be on. I think it's on Detroit. Yeah, I think that's our ball, and I think that's that holding on Panay's soul. Let's see this thing. Is Goff out of bounds? Is that what they're trying to roll? Yeah, he got out of bounds, it looks like. All right, so let's see. 3rd and goal, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get down to about the 6-yard line. They'll let this thing wind down to the 2-minute warning, and then we'll see what Detroit does here. They decide to kick the field goal, or if they feel like going for it. There's Justin Jefferson there from Minnesota converting to 1st and 20. They just make it look easy with that guy. Tied game in Minnesota. Vikings in the red zone, 3rd and goal. Throws, screen pass to Madison. There's a flag down. So I think in this first half, I think overall, I don't know what Detroit's going to do here. I think if you do get this ball back, though, when you do, you got to go down and you got to get something to at least make this a 1-possession game heading into halftime. Because if you can do that, I think you got to like your chances for the second half. See, looks like this is going to be 3rd and goal. No, 4th and goal. Throws. Yeah, that was 3rd and goal. So throws incomplete. So now it's going to be interesting to see what Detroit does here. They'll just send out the field goal unit here. Puts it through, makes it a 13-3 game. So now you got an opportunity to get this ball back here. I think you got to put some points on the board. All right, 2nd and 8 here for the Jets. Handoff to Dalvin Cook. He's not getting anything. Fourth and 1. Jets will get it there with Breece Hall. But you gotta, I think you gotta improve this pass blocking here in the second half. That's, I think, a key and a must. See, looks like he was stuffed there. Oh, all right, New Orleans. Looks like they got the first down. You can't let the Saints gang round on you in the division. See, play action, Ritter. What the fuck was that? Just slipped right down. What the hell is that from Olave? Just. Sending Scotty Miller in motion. Just hand off to Bijan. 3rd down coming up. Third and goal for Minnesota. Sending Scotty Miller in motion, 3rd and 14. Throws, just dumps it off to Bijan, and we're going to have to punt this ball again. So, Pinion punts it. And that's a flag there, so. Man, I think you have to come up with better play calling. I think that's the thing. I'm not a fan of this play calling, and obviously the pass blocking has been horrendous. I don't. The fact of why you haven't ran the ball more, I just don't understand. See, getting that pressure on Golf, pushing the pocket, but he still gets that to Amon-Ra St. Brown. You can't. If this thing goes into halftime, 13-point game, then I don't know if you have good chances of coming back in the second half. (13-3) Browns lead. Golf throws. That's incomplete. The one thing I will say, man, is obviously you love to see pressure on the quarterback, but you would like to see some of those result in sacks. I don't think we necessarily have. I don't know if that Dupree hit was counted as a sack, but as you see, incomplete there. So 3rd and 10 coming up here. This could be an opportunity. Well, I mean, if we can stop them here, 3rd and 10, you have a timeout, maybe even 2 left. If you can get them out of bounds or incomplete, you could have a chance, but I wouldn't bet on that with how horrendous this pass blocking has been. Throws incomplete, so you'll get your opportunity. Defense has done all right, but the offense has to pick up this slack. Gonna try to return that. You won't be getting much there. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be nice. This isn't your best spot if you want to go have a quick drive and. I mean, Bijan 5 rushes, 16 yards. You have to get him and Algier involved more in the second half. Those, I think, have to be musts. Obviously, Drake London, the one big catch. That's really been the only flashes we've seen from Atlanta's offense all day. See, little screen out to Bijan. He gets out of bounds. You're going to need something deep here. Yeah, this is probably it. They'll call a timeout with 3 seconds left. Just hope for some Hail Mary attempt. My God, man, the Jaguars looked lost. Another Miami touchdown. All right, so obviously just setting up some. You'll get one last play. Second and 1 here. Best hope is probably obviously if you can get a DPI on Detroit, but getting to Ritter, he's gonna go down. This is what I'm talking about, man. This pass blocking shit. And I mean we've said it the whole first half, how obviously, but if you're not running the football, then it just completely negates having to deal with this. I mean, you only got 20 yards rushing. And Detroit gets the ball to start the second half. So, but overall, the defense, they haven't completely sold us out. Obviously, they blew that coverage on Sam Laporta, but outside of that, the defense is trying to keep us in this, but the offense has to get going. Um, as I was saying, man, the defense hasn't sold us out completely, but the offense is going to have to start picking up the slack. Obviously, I love the fact that the defense obviously is, especially in the fourth quarter, but that third quarter last week, it was kind of shaky. So you're going to have to come out the entire second half on defense, and you're going to have to hold it up while this offense, I mean, you're going to have, I personally, you look down to and you say, you try to get something on with the passing game. I think you got to start running this football. That's what you're meant to do, and that's what you should have came out doing. Hopkins and Watson will hug before the game. So he better be in the fucking locker room right now, tearing into fucking McGarry and Lindstrom, and I mean, especially those two. And I mean, you're looking at Lindstrom; he's supposed to be the best guard in football, and he's the highest paid guard in football. Yeah, I mean, he needs to be tearing into those motherfuckers and finding ways to improve this bullshit. So that's really what it comes down to. If hopefully he's tearing into them, he's waking them the fuck up, and you see us come out and have a better second half, but you got to give the Texans credit. I mean, CJ Stroud, if we're talking about the rookie quarterbacks who have performed, out of him, Richardson, and Bryce Young, he no doubt looks like the best one through the first 2 weeks. Miami up 35-10 here. This shit's about to get ugly for Denver, man. I tell you what, at least we're not the fucking Broncos right now. Texans up 17-0 at half. But man, I mean, and another thing I said too, this game was going to be won in the trenches. And whoever won the battle in the trenches would win this game. Detroit is no doubt they are dominating the battle in the trenches. And it reflects because we can't get shit going on offense. And the defense, even though it's been fairly all right, I mean, you're not getting pressure on Jared Goff. I mean, you've gotten pressure on Goff, but see, here's the thing. I think we were expecting 8-9 sacks a game. You can't expect that, but you need to at least be able to you need to be able to finish off these sacks, man, and you're not able to do it. All right, man. So getting ready to come out of half. This Miami Denver game, there's no real interest in it. I mean, I tell you, Miami's offense it can cause damage. I think if Tua can stay healthy, I said this earlier. If Tua stays healthy, yeah, they could definitely be a problem in the AFC in the postseason. Colts up 10-7 on Baltimore. First and goal here. Denver's trying to drive down. All right, man. Second half getting ready to start up. This third quarter probably is going to be it. It's probably if we can't get anything going in this third quarter, the game's probably going to be over. All right, first play of the second half. First and 10 for Detroit. Falcons clearly showing man here. Find Sam Laporta, and he will get about 5 or 6. Second and 3 here coming up. Goff throws. And there's a nice play from Troy Anderson on Jahmyr Gibbs. See, it hasn't been Gibbs, man. It's been the Sam Laporta. St. Brown has made some plays. There are some, but I mean, it's been the battle of the trenches, I think. 3rd and 1 here coming up. And, oh, he's going to get, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right, time to see this offense get out here and do something, man. So what I gotta see, man, what I gotta see is us come out and run this football. That's what I need to see. What's up, BR? I need to see us come out here and get Bijan and Algier involved, and get some stuff up the middle too, man. Because if we come out with this passing the ball with how this pass blocking has been, I mean that was just for nothing. The defense has been holding up when they need to, but the issue has been the play. In my opinion, I think you got to blame the play calling just as much as the pass blocking, because you're not setting these guys up good if you keep just going pass, 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 pass. Oh yeah, I mean, listen, they're getting to Ritter, they're wrecking havoc, and we haven't really gone to the run game a lot. So that's been the issue all game. That's why right here they better start running this football and wearing this Lions defense down a little bit. Let's see, guys. Commanders still held scoreless against the Bills. They're just coming out of half there. All right, sending Matt Collins in motion, running it with Bijan. There you go. Just get the 4 or 5 yard chunks. Continue to wear this defense down. That's what you need to do. Second and 6 now. Hand off to Bijan. There you go. That's it. First down there might be a little bit more as well. Looked like he got him by like the face mask or horse collar or something. And oh man, who is that? Is that Derek Carr? Oh shit. Algier now back there in the backfield. Tosses it out to Algier. He has some nice lanes. Gets about 5. Breaking news, looks like Derek Carr went down in Green Bay. So that definitely does not pose well for the Saints. Second and 6. This is what I said we need, man. We need a drive. Take a little bit of that wind out of Detroit's defense. All right, play action here. Dumps it off Algier. Algier. There you go. First down and a little bit more. Getting into field goal range. Keep driving that football. Putting Anzalone on his fucking ass. That's what you love to see, man. He's a former Marine, so. But that ain't good. Putting Jonnu out wide. He's the widest man to the right side of the field. Ritter throws. Finds Kyle Pitts. A little deeper into field goal range. So, yeah, that's a developing story, man. Derek Carr down for the Saints. Fourth down coming up. All right, man. Cool. 47-yarder to get this thing back within 7. No good. God damn it. Whenever I feel like Koo's getting ready to miss something, I just have a weird feeling most of the time. I just have a weird damn feeling when Koo's getting ready to miss it. That's intercepted. Tre'Davious White in there, so going to continue to look and see. At this point, we're going to need the defense to get like a turnover or something, because I don't think this offense is going to be able to get it going much unless they get a real boost. So Derek Carr is walking to the locker room. He's leaving the game. So handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 5 there. So 2nd and 6 here. Third and 4, another up. The Falcons defense continues to be in these opportunities. See if they can stop Detroit once again. Throws. That's going to be a first down. Amon-Ra St. Brown. See, getting pressure on Golf. Throws. Oh, is that intercepted? Nah, it looks like it was just. Bud Dupree getting that pressure, but we need these things to start turning into turnovers or at least sacks. That's, I think, the big thing because the offense can't get shit going. There you go. Holding on Panay Sewell, so 2nd down. Jameis Winston now in the game for the Aints. Second and 20 now, so big opportunity here for this Falcons defense. Oh, that was a drop there. Nice defense, one way or another. 3rd and 20 coming up. Yeah, that was a blatant drop. 3rd and 1 now for New Orleans. Running it with Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped about 7 or 8 short of the first down. Still not quite in field goal range. It'll be interesting to see what Detroit does here. Punt team's going to come on. 4th and 7 now. Damn, man, that was perfect placement from Herbert. Great catch by Mike Williams. All right, back on this field, man. See, sending Bijan in motion. I haven't really seen much of that today. I don't get why you don't try to open up the playbook here against a team like Detroit. See, flags flying in. Let's see what this is. Probably will be on Detroit, looks like. We got to score on this drive. Yeah. Pass interference on Detroit. You got to score here. And you really would like it to be a touchdown, but at least a field goal. You got to get on the board here. There's Bijan, man. Second and 7. Third and 7 coming up. That's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, he's still on the field. We're going to go to an injury commercial, so our injury timeout. So, man, hopefully Jonnu's okay. Hopefully Jonnu just got shaken up there a little bit. All right, so 3rd and 7 here. Ritter throws. Oh, my goodness. Hollins was there, but they got to give credit to the Detroit defense. I don't get why the fuck we're not running this football. I really don't. I mean, we're going to need some. I mean, at this point, the only damn hope I think for us is if, like, we can get, like, a fucking turnover or something. But, man, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Said Detroit was going to be a tough team to beat. Now, what I think makes me mad about this game is we really got away from what our identity was. I don't know if Arthur Smith is trying to use this as like an experiment to see how good the passing offense can be, which it can be decent, but you have to be able to protect the quarterback. That's something we can't do today. Ritter is getting killed back there because there is no protection. So, I mean, the defense is still going to be, I mean, listen, you got to give credit to the defense. Obviously, I think really outside of the one blown coverage from Sam Laporta, the defense has held up exceptionally well. But the offense hasn't been able to get anything going. And judging by how this thing is going, they might not. Because, I mean, Detroit's literally, they've been killing themselves with penalties. They can't get anything going with offense. But our issue is we're going away from our identity. Amon-Ra St. Brown brought down by D. Alford. Another 3rd down opportunity coming up for the Falcons defense. There. All right. We've seen the story before. We'll see it again. Falcons get another 3rd down stop. Now, offense is going to get the ball back. And we're going to continue to hold out hope that maybe they can get it rolling. But, man, I will say, it looked like we were dead to rights last week through the first 3 quarters, but in the 4th quarter, we turned it up. So, the Falcons know about Falcons know what thing about only back in the 4th quarter this season, so hopefully we can do the same here. But it's gonna be tough to do against this Detroit team, but we have to stick with what our identity is. We wouldn't be in this mess if we simply ran the football. We need Green Bay to get something going as well. They're in the red zone, so they're looking to make a little comeback of their own. All right, play action. Ritter brought down. I just don't understand this, man. I don't understand why we haven't tried to establish the run all game. We tried to one the first drive of the third quarter, and since then it's just continued to be sack. This is what, the fifth or sixth sack of the day. Five sacks, 9 hits, 10. But people are actually saying Ben. I mean, he literally only has a few seconds to throw. Yeah, exactly. And you see it now. Yeah, that's on. Let's see. I ain't sure. That might have been picked. Oh, nah, he didn't get full possession of it. Yeah, that fell right through his hands. He tried to get it with his butt, but they're going to challenge this. And I don't think he got possession of it, but who knows? I don't know if it'd really make a difference, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like that's going to stand. But still, that would be what, 3rd and 17? I mean, to be fair there, I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, this is what people need to understand about Desmond Ritter. He is not a superstar quarterback. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Joe Burrow. Desmond Ritter is a game manager. And you have to have a certain, and obviously this is why I said you're not going to win every single game. But you can't throw call stands, yeah. But the thing is, you have to be able to set Desmond Ridder up for a good situation. You're not doing that here. See, 3rd and 17, Ridder just trying to throw. I mean, has he played a good game? No. And you have to admit that. Desmond Ridder's not supposed to be a superstar quarterback. He's supposed to be a game manager that can thrive off of the success of the run game. Now, I don't know if the plan today was going to ask Desmond Ridder to win a game like this, because this should have been this is a dogfight game. You can see it. The defense is clearly holding up to this point. They've only allowed 13 points. But you have to be aware of what your situation is, and you have to come out and run the football and establish a run game in a game like this. Desmond Ridder's overall game manager. Now, if you're going to ask him to win a game, this probably ain't the type of game that you should ask Desmond Ridder to win, period. Personal foul on Detroit. Oh, look at that. Keenan Allen with the touchdown pass. This game's going to go down as one where the defense kept us in it, but I mean, and listen, you have to hold Arthur Smith and this coaching staff accountable. They did not come. I mean, if this was the game plan all along, this was not a good one to go with. What your goal should be going into any game, for any team that was smart, that would be smart, is you establish a run game. But especially in a game like this, where Detroit, and listen, Detroit has an identity of wanting to be a balanced offense. And they can be explosive, but they can also be a team that can win a dogfight. They are tough all around. Now, outside of the one blown coverage to Sam Laporta, the defense has done fairly well today. You can't blame the defense for this. But man, intercepted. There it is, baby. That's what gets us back into it. That might be it, man. Shout out to Jesse Bates. These quarterbacks need to understand something. You can't keep throwing it to this man. I mean, that's exactly what we needed. I mean, we're getting the ball at the 44-yard line, and Jared Goff went nearly 400 attempts without throwing an interception. Now he's thrown one in back-to-back weeks. These quarterbacks need to stop throwing this thing to Jesse Bates. That was just too easy. But with that being said, the offense has to capitalize now. This is a boost of confidence that the offense has needed heading into the fourth quarter. And listen, man, the fourth quarter has been where we have won these games the past 2 weeks. Notice how I literally went from, if we lose this game, it's going to be because of the offense. And then it switches just like that. One play, we're back in this game, but we have to capitalize right here, and we have to get points, man. But shout out to Jesse Bates. When I tell you the guy was worth every fucking penny we paid him, and then more he is, man. Yeah, Derek Carr not returning with a shoulder injury. And he just throws it right up into the stands, man. Is that like his baby and mama or someone who got it? I think that was her who got the ball he picked off. All right, start of the fourth, man. Let's go. Hand off to Tyler Algier. Algier trying to make some people miss. Algier. Desmond Ritter said 1 week ago, we're never out for the count. Let's see if that can be the case this week. All right, 3rd and 5. Bijan coming in. He's at third down back. Let's go, man. It's time. We got to get something here. It's got to be something. I don't know if you're really comfortable with Koo kicking one here. This would be like, what, 54, 55 yards? Yeah, you're going for this one. You got to. Oh my God, man. Are you fucking kidding me? It's fucking bullshit. Now, I will say this. This game is not solely. Now, this game, you do have to put some blame on Desmond Ritter. 50% completion percentage is not going to cut it. You have to be able to complete those balls. You got it. But here's the thing, man. You got to give him just some stuff over the middle. And see, that's going to completely. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Detroit now is going to completely take momentum of this thing. That was your opportunity to get back into this game. Lions now in Atlanta territory. And now, we're now, they're wearing us down. This is exact, they are wearing us down now. So, for 3 quarters, we've came and we've played our hearts out and we brought it all on defense. Now comes this fourth quarter. This is where they look to wear us out. Yep. And now this is where they bring Jahmyr Gibbs in to kill us. So it wasn't necessarily we have to contain Jahmyr Gibbs all game, but they're just now just going to bring him in for the kill shot. Green Bay finally gets on the board. We're going to need them to pull something off, or else the fucking Saints are going to be first in the division. Line, let's see. That will be stopped at about the 3 or 4 yard line on Monroe St. Brown. Third and goal. Under 10 minutes left. Golfing touchdown. I said it. And that's pretty much game right there. That's pretty much game. I pretty much said it. This was going to be a tough one to win. I said I picked against us. I came in today feeling good, but man, I guess it was just a false sense of hope. But man, when I tell you something, Detroit, they can be a tough team to beat. And I think that you have to realize, man, this Detroit team, they're no fun. Buffalo's just been dominating Washington. So obviously, I'll be doing a post game live this evening. I'll go watch the rest of the games. This isn't the end of the stream. I'll probably stay a little longer, but man, this was, I said this was going to be a tough one to win. It was going to be a tough challenge. And damn it, it was. But I think you got to look at this game and say where we lost it was we failed to establish the run early. And We necessarily didn't let it get out of hand completely in the first half, but we failed to get things going in the first half, and we failed to get things going in the third quarter when we had so many opportunities to do so. We missed a field goal. We had an interception that we should have turned into points. And from there, the game was really after we failed on that fourth down, that was pretty much it. But everyone's gonna say, man, and everyone's gonna say, oh, bench Ritter. Ritter's not the one after one game, but man, y'all gotta realize something. We didn't set up Desmond Ritter well to begin with. We thought that we could go and put this game on him when we knew the matchup that was coming with Aiden Hutchinson on Caleb McGarry. We knew how hungry and feisty Detroit's defensive line can be. We know they can get pressure on the quarterback, but we decided to put this game in the hands of Desmond Ritter. When you have a run game that can easily wear the Lions' defense down, and yeah, so obviously this is a tough one to drop. The first loss of the season's obviously a tough one to swallow, but we knew it was going to happen at some point. And man, I think you would rather it happen sooner rather than later, because now we can see what we need to improve on. Now we can see what we need to get right on. Now we can see that trying to go out and actually listen. See, this is the thing. Trying to listen to some of these people on Twitter that say we need to turn Desmond Ritter into something he's not, which is a quarterback who can throw for 40 or 50 times a game and we can win a shootout that way, is not the case. We win games running and dominating opposing teams. Now, could Desmond Ritter one day turn, and heck, later in this season, could he potentially turn into a quarterback who you can go and win a game off of? Sure. Yes. But right now, you got to let the man learn. And I mean, that right there is the first time I've seen them open up this playbook all day. But, I mean, it absolutely got blown up. I mean, we opened up the playbook against Green Bay on and off, and we were able to win. Today, it really just looked like we were sticking with the basic bullshit of trying to go, just trying to get those little curl routes. And when we do run just the little, I mean, it's insane, man. It really is. There's a nice catch by Mac Hollins there, but it's pretty much garbage time now. Let's face it. And I hate to sound negative, but man, you have to be real with yourself. You have to realize when this team But here's another thing too. People that are just automatically going to give up on the season after this game. You see who are the real Falcons fans or not. You criticize this game. You look at what we did wrong, but you realize this thing is far from over. We're still going to be 2-1 after this thing. Yes, we got a tough one coming up against Jacksonville and London, which Jacksonville's getting killed by the fucking Texans right now. So they're going to be hungry for a win. That's a flag on the play. Jacksonville's going to be hungry for a win next week. That's going to be another tough game. And I don't know if I'm picking the Falcons next week, but overall, we're going to be all right. We're going to fix this stuff. We're going to get better as this season goes along. But we're just going to have to take this one to the chin today. But I will say this. I definitely think we have a chance to beat Jacksonville next week in London. I know it's going to be a tough game. And I know I said I don't know if I think I am going to pick the Falcons to win that game because if I'm being completely honest, I think Jacksonville's offensive line isn't the best. Now, that really isn't saying much of anything. I'm not really familiar with their pass rushers. But this might be the first time all season the Falcons get a little bit of a break. Obviously, I'm sure Jacksonville could still definitely get to the quarterback, but this might be the first time that you get a break with and Kyle Pitts has to roll that in too. See, man, this is something I'm going to talk about, and I think we need to have a discussion about. We really need to have a discussion about Kyle Pitts. That's something I think is definitely worth talking about. Because obviously, we want to see the man get the football, and Ritter absolutely overshot him in the first quarter. But man, he's had opportunities to make plays, and he just hasn't been able to catch the balls. So, see, I don't know if he got that or not. We'll see what the spot is. But you have to realize that, man. This is there are some things that obviously we're gonna have to talk about and hash out, but man, it's still a long season. And we got to realize that you can only harp on this for one day because even as Aiden Hutchinson sacks Ritter right there, you're back at it next Sunday in London against Jacksonville. And honestly, to be completely honest, I don't know how I'm going to pick on that game. I know I've said I'll pick against the Falcons. I will pick the Falcons. I don't know how I'm picking on that game, to be honest with you. I really don't. I might honestly go ahead and because man, we still got stuff to hash out. And I said this. It's going to be a tough one to win on the road. Because we haven't been on the road in 5-6 weeks as a team, but it's going to get better. It's going to improve. You just have to let it do so. But there is no reason today that Desmond Ritter, should have passed for it should be 17 for 32. And it's an excuse. I said this. This should really have been a game where Ritter passes less than 20 times. And you let the running game do their thing. But you haven't let that happen. You've tried to put this game in Desmond Ritter's hands. And I think as much as we want to see Ritter be that comeback quarterback right now, and I think he could be later. But you have to let the guy grow. This is only a seventh start. Everyone is gonna have to grow. And that's gonna be a flag. I don't. Yeah, we didn't get that off. So Jacksonville trying to make a little comeback effort. So because I mean I don't really know. I'm gonna pick in that game next week. I think it's the Falcons have a chance to win, but we have to come out and we have to control that game next week. I think is the big key. Third and goal. Ritter trying to find Kyle Pitts. He will, but only be about a gain or two or three. So gonna send Koo out there. I'll just pad the score a little bit. Let's see what's the score in this game. All right, Green Bay trying to make a comeback, so there might be a little bit of a silver lining in this. Let's see. Throws. There you go. Gets the 2-point conversion. Lions call the timeout. Flags fly all over. So. Holding on the deep. Offside, so we'll play 2nd and 2. And Troy Anderson on that side. Oh man, they're giving him attention as well. So this ain't been a good day, man. It certainly ain't been a good day for us at all. Oh.
Connection lost.
My bad, I was on something for a second. When you look at this shit, 44 yards rushing. I mean, this shit. It's not the fact that Detroit was stopping our run. When we did run the ball, we were getting nice little 3, 4, 5 yard gains. The issue is we decided to try to start establishing a run game in the 3rd quarter instead of when we should have started the first drive because we got the football first. So yeah, man, it's obviously a tough one, but hey, we'll get better from it. That's all we can do. Baltimore or Indianapolis they were Baltimore at one point, trying to drive down the field, tie it up against Baltimore. Third and 10 coming up here. timeout called. So Detroit will give this thing back to us. Let's see how I'm doing in fantasy. Oh, shit. All right, Falcons going to get this ball back. Touchback called for at the 8-yard line, so. Oh my goodness, Bijan's helmet. See, this is what I'm talking about. You hate seeing whenever shit like that happens, especially to they just his helmet just came off there. So looks alright, but shit, you gotta. Oh, that could have gone worse. All right, Indianapolis, they tie their game up. Looks like the Packers driving, so there could be a silver lining in all of this. Fumble, ball loose. That's it. All right. So, got a lot of stuff to talk about in the post game. I'll be live probably about the same time. I'd probably say right after the Carolina game ends, all the late window. So I'll be live about 7:30 or so. And we'll be talking about this loss in full, man. I mean, we've pretty much covered a lot of it, but man, just let the thoughts sit for a minute. Just digest it. That's really where you got to go with this thing, man. So, obviously, it's a tough one to lose. But let me make one thing clear. The season is far from over. We knew we were going to lose a game at some point. I said we were going to lose this game. Now, could we have won this game? Yes, definitely. This was a winnable game. This was a game that really the play calling cost us. You can definitely point to Caleb McGarry and his pass blocking. And there it is, man. There it is. Aints just blew a 17-0 lead. Hopefully. Let's see. So, at least we get to laugh at them because there is a silver lining. If Green Bay's defense can hold on, then we'll still be the same record as the Aints. And hopefully Tampa Bay doesn't win tomorrow night. So if that's the case, listen, we're still right in the thick of it. Even with a loss, we'd be in the thick of it. But we don't want the Aints to gain any ground on us. I think that's obvious. But with that being said, just let these thoughts, I think, digest for a moment. I definitely feel a little better now. Hopefully, though, Green Bay can make this extra point and their defense can hold on. That's what I'm hoping. Extra point is up and good for the Packers. So yeah, man, but it ain't been a pretty day. We'll just let it all digest, let it all die down. I'm really gonna think about it, but definitely, I think I point the finger to Arthur Smith for this game, and really just I guess the game plan and the game call and the mentality we went into this game with apparently, because I think it caught a lot of us off guard. But with that being said, um, tough to lose the first one of the year, but we knew it was gonna happen, and I figured it would happen right here. But there is still a bunch of season left to be played. We'll get back at it versus Jacksonville next week. It's going to be another tough game, but shit, you don't win all of them. And now we can finally look at what we've done wrong and what we need to get right. But I'll talk more about this thing a little later on. With that being said, appreciate everyone who's came through, and I'm out.